we have to admit and recognize that this is a really strange time for anti-lockdown or anti-vaccine mandate people, because for the last 4 years we have been protesting and trying to stand up for your rights and trying to explain to people why we were doing the things that we were doing, and actually our explanations were very rational. But despite all of that, we were imprisoned, arrested, shot at, spat at, criticized in the mainstream media and everywhere that we went. And now, 4 years later, it seems to be some sort of domino effect. It's been happening for a while, but very slowly. But especially here in Australia, the domino effect seems to be increasing rapidly. And it seems like every couple of days, there is a aha moment where it seems like other people have finally caught up to the truth, which we have been shouting from the rooftops for a long time. Now, I am one of those people who was attacked in all of those ways. I was even put in prison for 22 days. What I have to say right now surely should bear some weight because of the position that I was in during those times that I'm talking about. Now, my first initial reaction when I see a news headline about the Victoria Police being unlawful in their actions towards anti-lockdown protesters, there's a whole lot of emotions that go through my head. The first one is, I told you so. The second one is, where is the justice? Where is the apology? Where is the accountability? But the third one, and I think the most important one, is can we please learn from this? Please, I beg you. If we get put in this position again, please look at people like me in different ways than you did back during those times, during those COVID times. We have an opportunity to learn from what we've been through and recognize that generally speaking, most people in society want to do the right thing and they care about each other. So we must listen to each other instead of the mainstream media, because all they want to do is divide us. Now, the other thing I have to say about when these things come to light, for example, the judge ruling that the police were unlawful, it does open up a can of worms. And what I'm a little bit concerned about is if Victoria Police do not act accordingly, if they do not do the right thing, it will absolutely affect the trust and the respect that the citizens of Victoria have towards Victoria Police. And as someone who was strip searched more than once, as someone who had to spread their private bits for the police, even though they absolutely knew I was not a drug mule, I'm here to tell you that not all police are bad. And I have had so many fantastic experiences with police. And I want the public to, generally speaking, trust the police because we need them for social cohesion. If we completely lose trust in the police, this is not going to be good for our society. However, that's all good and well in theory, but Victoria Police, you have a responsibility to act according to what is happening. You cannot hide from this anymore. This is the first domino of many others that are coming down the line. I've got my case against you coming up July 23rd. Then I have my wrongful imprisonment for 22 days coming up. And there's going to be other people that will start attacking you as well. And you have a choice in this situation to do something about it that can fix the relationship between the people and you. And my suggestion is just to make a public apology, to promise it will never happen again, whatever that is worth. But someone's head needs to roll, so to speak. Someone high up in the police obviously need to be fired. They need to take responsibility because someone made the wrong decisions which affected thousands of Victorians. It hurt a lot of people and it caused a lot of mental trauma for a lot of people, and it's still ongoing. PTSD is a real thing. Victoria Police, please, if you actually care about society, if you actually care about people trusting the police force, you have to do something about it. And I hope that you do. It is my wish, it is my prayer that you do, and I will support you in doing that. And I will try to advocate for the fact that I personally believe 80% of police are good, and they became policemen and women for good reasons, and we can't discredit them just because 20% of them are corrupt and thugs. We need to get rid of the thugs, we need to change the hierarchy, and we need to fix it instead of trying to cover it up, because you can't cover it up anymore. It's coming out whether you like it or not. So it's time to do damage control. Marketing team of Victoria Police, you can't get away from this. Accept it, learn from it, and let's move on. And never again will you hurt your Australian brothers and sisters because a premier told you to. Never again. We won't let it happen and neither should you.